This is the story of a man who entered a mosque planning to blow it up, and instead ended up becoming Muslim. His name is Richard McKinney, and his story was revealed in a new documentary by The New Yorker.
We had a guy on a couple weeks ago, Richard McKinney. He was a man who he was Marine. He was overseas, during 9/11. He developed this like unbelievable hatred for Muslims. There's a beautiful documentary coming out called Stranger at the Gate that's about his life. Even the guys in his unit were like, hey man, you got to calm down with that shit. I believe he got injured and then he came home. He's from Muncie, Indiana. He just had this like unbelievable hatred of Muslims, and it just ran kind of everything in his life.
Dalam sebuah episode podcast Joe Rogan, Jon Bernthal berbagi kisah luar biasa tentang Richard McKinney, seorang mantan marinir Amerika. Awalnya, Richard memiliki rencana untuk meledakkan sebuah masjid saat berlangsungnya sholat Jumat. Namun, niat tersebut berubah setelah seorang wanita pengurus masjid menyambutnya dengan hangat dan memasakkan makanan untuknya. Gestur sederhana ini mengejutkan Richard dan membuka matanya terhadap kenyataan yang berbeda dari gambaran Islam yang sering disampaikan oleh media.
At the same time, the Muslim community in Muncie was growing. There was this wonderful woman who worked at the Muncie Islamic Center, and he was seeing more and more Muslims in the community. It was driving him crazy. So he devised a plan to go and blow up the mosque. And he was going to go blow up this Islamic Center. He built a bomb. He worked on the plan for over 2 years. And when he walked in there, he was met by that woman, Bibi. She greeted him in this way that he had never seen before. She invited him. She gave him a Quran. He really wanted to read it. He thought that he was going to find proof in this Quran that all these people just wanted, Americans dead. I mean, that's just what his mindset was. So he felt like he had sort of won. So he decided to leave that day and come back still with this plan to blow up the Islamic Center on a Friday where there would be 200 people there. Then the woman invited him into her home and cooked for him. Now, years later, he's a devout Muslim. He's the president of that Islamic Center.
Whoa.
And, they are like family, and I had both of them on the podcast.
Peristiwa ini mendorongnya untuk mempelajari Al-Quran, dan hanya dalam 2 bulan, ia memutuskan untuk bersyahadat. Kisah inspiratif pria yang kini menjadi imam di masjid yang dulu ingin ia hancurkan ini, diabadikan dalam sebuah film dokumenter berjudul Stranger at the Gate.
They changed my mind. They made me see life as something else. And that's why this film is such a call to action, because it makes you think change is possible, man. Yeah, 2 months. Wow, that's crazy. I can't explain that. God's plan. That's all I can say, man. I know it's a kind of a cop-out answer, but that's all I can say.
At some point, you decided, hey, I want to join this faith.
Well, and that had to do with reading the Quran.
Okay.
And getting the explanations.
I hope the day comes when I can forgive myself.
13 years after abandoning his plan for mass murder, McKinney is still a Muslim and works as an anti-hate activist and speaker. He also went on to serve as president of the Islamic Center of Muncie for 2 years, which houses the mosque he once planned to blow up.